Reuter Pittsburgh Hockey Report. We talk Penguins every day right here. And Hockey Talk on TribLIVE Radio is brought to you by Mr. Reuter. Available for all your emergency needs. Whether residential or commercial, if you have a problem, we're here to help. Call Mr. Reuter at 412-567-1222.
Game 1 of the NHL playoffs in the book. Penguins 4, Columbus 3. Ken Laird, Guy Junker, TribLive.com. Guy, the story of the night, your takeaway from the game will be what?
Well, they obviously can play better than that. And when they fell behind 3-1, I think giving up shorthanded goals is devastating, but they scored on that same power play they gave. They scored so fast it kind of erased the negativity. Let's say Columbus holds that 3-1 lead for 10, 12 minutes to the end of that period. You're just the whole time like, I can't believe we gave up a shorthanded goal. They came back so fast with that power play and then the subsequent power play. They still live and die by the power play too much for my taste. They did in the regular season against Columbus. That may work in this series. Columbus would do well to try to stay out of the penalty box a little bit more the rest of the way. And the only other thing is, for those that complain that Dan Bilesman doesn't make changes or mix and match, he replaced Letang with Niskanen on the number one power play. Niskanen scores one goal, takes the shot that ends up on the other goal. And also, I thought that the interchanging. You just asked me the other day about lines and how long you think they'd be together. I said the one change I could see is maybe Bennett and Stempniak being interchanged. Well, it turned out to be Bennett and Gibbons instead. But, I mean, he made some changes and they worked.
It's a platoon on line one.
I mean, just please, if they lose a game or two, don't start saying, Bilesman doesn't do anything.
It's a good start. Great start for Fleury. Unpredictable goal scorers. Sutter gets your game winner. You get Bennett chipping in. You mentioned Niskanen. Jokinen gets them started. I guess that's less unpredictable, but depth drove them. The Stars, Crosby was not invisible, but quiet. Letang had a tough night. Martin and Orpik had some mistakes.
Yeah, Letang played so well since he came back. I think that's the worst game he's had since he came back, but they survived it. And Martin and Orpik were out there for the first two goals. Really impressed with Jack Johnson, a guy they blocked. He had 6 blocked shots through 2 periods. I don't know if he blocked any more in the third. And one other thing we haven't talked about yet that I discovered in reading some stuff about the Blue Jackets, they were second in the NHL in giveaways, fewest giveaways.
Yep.
The only team that gave away the puck less than they did was St. Louis, and they had 1 giveaway last night for an entire game.
Big one.
They take very good care of the puck.
Which Ryan Johansson coughed up, which leads to the Sutter game-winning goal.
Yeah.
I mean, is that the sign of inexperience, young player?
Well, I think we talked about the inexperience. Penguins had over 1,100 playoff games or whatever among their players, and they had 250 or whatever. But I think the reason the shoe was actually on the other foot at the beginning of the game, and the Penguins were kind of shaky to start. They admitted afterwards they were nervous. They haven't played a game that really has meant much in weeks, while Columbus has been playing those kind of games. So I think even though you would think that the Penguins would have been the calm, cool, collected team, it was the other way around, and I think you're right. As the game went on, all of a sudden Columbus was like, we're winning. Now what do we do? I mean, obviously they don't think that consciously, but they are really going to kick themselves. They had a very good chance of pulling off an opening win without R.J. Umberger, without Foligno, and they let it slip right out of their hands.
1-2, buckle your shoe. You got the buckle up baby shirt on. We're going to game 2 Saturday night.
Freebies on the way in. If it's free, it's me.
And you'll take 3. It's Guy Junker, Ken Laird, TribLive.com.